Greetings, everyone. I am Winnie Wriggle, and welcome back to FTB Evolution. Happy Monday, y'all. I hope everyone had a wonderful, relaxing, enjoyable weekend. Mine was quite lovely. It was very hot here, but we went swimming with the family Sunday afternoons. That was a nice break from things. We are back in FTB Evolution. I have a little list of kind of small housekeeping things and then some startup things I want us to get into today. Namely, we should do the startup for Create and Industrial Foregoing. And hopefully by the end of the episode today, we will use the Create things that we have done in order to get infinite lava. That's our goal. But the first thing I want to do is follow up on the thing that we started last week, which was we have now the wherewithal to upgrade our mining gadget to a 5x5. I believe that we have a diamond pickaxe and a smithing template and a piece of, we have a block of netherite, and we can probably manage netherite ingots. I need some scrap and some, I can't spell, I've almost put scold in there instead of gold. Wow. Okay, Winnie has Earl Grey this morning, a vat of it. Decaf, which might be a mistake. I made the mistake of having leaded beautiful, delicious chai yesterday, which I love. I also may have had one of the new like strawberry matcha things from that super fancy coffee place. Only because it was Sunday and everybody needs treats on Sundays. Okay, what am I doing? Oh, I need to go downstairs, not up. Oh, the bees are doing great, by the way. I just emptied the hives. Prismarine bees, look at all this processing, which is very good, very good. We're getting the shards and the crystals and all the things. Probably should hook those up to power so they're a little faster. And if we go down one to our Oratech, and we say, I don't really want all of these. How about 16? So with Oratech, you only need 1 scrap and 1 gold to make a netherite ingot, which is super fabulous. Okay, we'll come back for the rest. I just needed enough to do this. Okay, and then the mining gadget upgrade to a 5x5 requires the 3x3 upgrade out of the gadget. So let's grab that without. So I need you. Thank you. And then if I were to make this, say, yeah, haha, very nice, very nice. And then the 7x7 is another netherite pickaxe and block of netherite, which we can do. We just need to dispatch a couple more withers. But that's part of the reason I want to get into Industrial Foregoing, I think, is that's a really easy way to dispatch withers. The only other, like, fast way. Do we have? Oh, we do. We have RF Tools Builder. Y'all know that's my favorite wither box, right? And we technically have enough power to manage this. Why do we have RF Tools storage too? Oh my god, this would have saved me so much headache. Do we? Bueller? No. We have the tablet. Okay. That's fine. The builder is fantastic. Yay, MC Jetty, thank you. You're amazing for updating this for 1.21. I can't live without my RF Tools stuff. Oh, does that mean we have We have XNet. That is super good. That means we could do actually additions. For power, for some more power. Oh, I really want to do that, even though it's not, I want to set that up. I do. Because we have XNet, it makes it so much easier. We just need a farm. Okay, all the things. All the things. Let's put our upgrade. Welcome to Winnie's crazy brain today. Just FYI. And I think that means we have all of the upgrades. Fortune tier 3. Our range upgrade. Maybe not. No, we do. Tier 3. Battery, range, efficiency, all maxed out. Fortune's maxed out. Oh, I don't think we need... We have a great magnet already. All the things. Silk touch. I mean, that would be nice, but... We have silk touch things on us. Okay, I think our mining gadget is 100% upgraded. I'm going to stick it in here to get its charge. Beautiful. Our pocket generator is still doing a thing. Make sure everything's charged up. Yep, thank you. You go back in there. Let's get the rest of those netherite ingots. Beautiful. And storage. That's the other thing on our list. Refined storage. I really want to get that started. We have all the materials we need, I believe, because we have fantastic amounts of iron. I'm just compelled to put this so that it goes in the drawer that lets it stack. You know what I mean. Even though this drawer is technically connected to our network here. Okay, Industrial Foregoing startup. Let's just do that real quick because it needs time. Time to process. So, yay for... Easy villagers just sitting around chunk loaded is pretty blankety blank OP. Amazing. We don't ever have to worry about iron again. Ever. Look at that. 20k block. 20k ingots, basically. And we're getting a ton through the mob farm, too. Excellent. Okay. Here we go. Plastic. Okay, let's, if I could spell. Welcome to Winnie Spellings Bee. Or she can't spell. I actually, ever. Only spelling bee I ever did in my short-lived spelling bee career in elementary school. I went out on the second word. Good morning, Kirk. How are you doing this morning, friend? So I'm just getting the little windows up so I can see everything. Doody-doo. Happy Monday, my dear. Let's see. Yes, we need the fluid extractor, the latex processing unit, the dissolution chamber, and what else? Someday we want the wither builder, because that's very useful. And I would actually like to use maybe the Just Dire Things block placer. Simple block placer will work. I need a dispenser. No, you may not use my fancy bow. Wow. Rude. I need a strong and sticks and cobble. There's a dispenser. Okay. And now we can make a simple block placer. Okay, fluid extractor. Pistons, some lightweight, some of those. And we actually want 2 of these. Because the more we have, the faster it goes. Latex processing unit. That turns it into plastic. Dissolution chamber we need. Not immediately, but I'm going to go ahead and make it. Oh, what was that in there? An iron gear. Why have to be so fancy? Dissolution. Oh, we don't have plastic yet. Well, that's problematic. Well, we have all the things we need. You're okay, you need coffee, but you have a needy goose. For those of you not in the know, it may sound like Kirk has farmyard animals to take care of, but his puppy's name is Goose. One of your dog's names is Goose. Okay, and then we need a stack of logs. And maybe some fluid pipes. If we got that, we do. I think Oratech will be just fine for this. I would like an overflow tank for... because we're going to let this just sit and do its thing for a long time. And that can probably be down here. And we probably should run power under... Should we put it upstairs? No, I want to hide all the automated stuff. Okay, block placer. You just stick that there. That works. We stick... oh, you're backwards, aren't you? Oops. The pickaxe is too strong today. Bonk. Okay. And what I really want to do is put both of you there. And without power, you just do your thing very slowly over time, which is fine. But what we really want to do... it doesn't matter where you live. So we could put you here. And put you here. And then if we configured you... nope. We turn you upside down and say push. That's good. And pull from the top. And then we put a little bit of this action here. And we used the Oratech pipe wrench to turn off some of these connections, like you. And then we just handily right-click them to say... and we said the top should be push. Not that it really needs help doing that, but... there we go. Fluid latex. It also needs water. So let's make it a sink. Which requires a bucket of water. Which, hilariously, I don't have because I'm using the... fluid canister from Just Dire Things. Bloop. It's a lovely rainy evening in Minecraft. Let's sleep. You know, I was watching back footage, and it is very dark inside of our base. I'm just saying. We might have to not do shaders while we're inside. Okay, there's a sink. We already have fluid pipes. And then I need basic energy cable, universal cables, which we need to make more of. Okay. Where are you? Nice. Nice. And if we were really smart, our out goes to the right. And we can make it go to the bottom. Just make a nice little tunnel under the world here. Because I think I gave us enough blocks between here and the storage unit to not have to worry. Where is it? Right here. Boop. So if we did this, we would have power on this side of the room. Amazing. And we could just hide that. Oh my. Didn't mean to dig that many holes. You know what? It would be nice if we could make this. Do I have a configurator? It's always the question. Kirk says it's like that here. Massive thunderstorms last night. It smells so nice right now. We've had them the last couple of days. That's a put power in, right? Yes. And then if we stuck your sink back here, I'm just hiding stuff like this, and then you would get water there, and then suddenly you could make, hopefully, latex. I think you need to, I don't know how much you need. Aren't you working? Oh, that's cool. Ignore redstone. Water, latex, power. If I got this right, yep. Latex processing unit. Ah, 750. Wow. I feel like that's high. I feel like that's very high. Okay, we're going to speed that up a little by giving power to the 2 fluid collectors. There we go. That should make that a little faster. Yeah, much. We can also put speed upgrades in these. But I think we need the dissolution chamber to make the upgrades. So we gotta wait until we get a little bit more. Okay, hide that. And hide that. Do. Look at that. It's like we were never here. Okay, so that's Industrial Foregoing startup. Someday it'll make a tiny dry rubber. And when you put a tiny dry rubber into any furnace, you get plastic. And that's what we're waiting on, is a couple plastic. Okay. That's good. That's very good. Let's put some of this back. Put that back in my thing. Don't know. Limestone, we turn back into limestone and put it back in. Yay! Okay, I'm deleting these off the list so that we can keep track. I talked about something else today, and I can't remember what it was, and we didn't write it down. And it was like maybe 3 minutes ago. Let's see. Industrial Foregoing, wither dispatching. So that we could upgrade things. Also, our charm of flying is about to die. But I have 2 in the backpack. So we're good. Good. Okay. Create. Okay, we've done the latex processing unit. Woo. We did bees. We've done shelves. Oh, we also need... no, we need the endless lava so we can do Ars Nouveau. I wonder if I can double duty a farm for agronomic things. So we need source to do Ars Nouveau. And you can get source a number of different ways, right? We could get it from lava and infinite lava, like just consuming it. We can get it from growing crops. And if we were to use the Just Starting soil, the crops would automatically harvest themselves. And if the crop we were going to grow happened to be canola from Actually Additions, then we could make power out of the canola. Because if we look at, let's see, if you take a canola press and run canola through it, you get canola oil. And canola oil can be put in a fermenting barrel and produce refined canola oil. And refined canola oil can be burned. Oh, if we put it, in a centrifuge with crystallized canola seeds, that would be fast. You get crystallized oil. It gives you 40. So we can put it in. It's basically diesel. Can I only burn it in... I need to burn it for power. That's the whole idea. Do we have... Oh no, we have to use Industrial Foregoing, or Modern Industrialization. I'm just not a huge fan of that mod. I find it unnecessarily complicated. Just for the sake of being complicated. Can I burn this in anything else? 240 for crystallized. LV, large diesel generator, large steam boiler. Well, guess we could look at it. We have other power options. Like, we can just straight up produce power from lava. With Oratech, which is what we're doing. But there are other ways. Yeah, magmatic fluids from power. It consumes lava, and the super high levels of these produce like 32 FE to even 8K FE a tick. Would be worth it. I think that's what we might do. Let's take a look at the modern industry. Hey, Gregory, how's it going? How's your computer? Have you gotten your new motherboard yet? I was thinking about you this weekend. I need to get my computer serviced. But it's one of those things where it requires them to keep it for a couple of days. And I'm just like, well, I don't know. Okay. Iron plates, copper components. This modern industrialization. This is why this mod, I don't. Like, it's this complicated to make things that are... I don't know. Like, why do you have to do all this to do the same crap thermal expansion does with 8 blocks? I don't know. I'm sure it's cool. I've played the fabric version of it, and it was incredibly... Greg Techian, I guess, is my problem. But I guess maybe it's not any more complicated than any others. Like, why does, like... Oratech has just as many parts and pieces and things. I don't know why modern industrialization seems... I mean, even mechanism, look at it. Well, to be fair, mechanism is like, if we need to do a thing, here's the one block that does the thing. Let's see. Gregory says, you got the new motherboard. Oh, no, it didn't work. You figured out the CPU that's not working. Oh, that's tragic. That's just, not bueno. Okay, why? Ooh, box full of tech parts, please. Brett, I feel like I'm sure we've done these. Why is Oratech not unlocked? You want me to make tier 1 and 2 machine cores, really? I made the improved one. How about a basic one? Does that make you happy? Yes. Okay, that unlocked the entire quest line for Oratech that we've already done. Lovely. Which means I missed out on a bunch of cool rewards. That's okay. Let's gather them now. I'm going for tech parts. Let's just see how that goes. Oh, I don't know what I clicked there. Must have been good. Maybe we'll get some of the stuff to get us started in other mods with the old tech parts. Right? That's my goal. Oops. What have we not done? Tree automation? Oh, see, haven't played around with that. Pump it up. The pump is a powerful machine used to extract liquids from below. Can only drain water liquid bodies with the size of 100,000 blocks or smaller, but will drain any size of lava. Okay, it will actually, it doesn't treat it as infinite, it will actually drain it. Which is cool, but not what we want. I think we're going to go the create route for that. Okay, let's open our tech part boxes. Biogenerator. Ooh, basic reactor. This is a hint. Basic induction provider. What's that from? Oh, mechanism. Nice. Biogenerator. What do you consume? Like, what will you... That's great. Can you show me your recipes? I know you're a generator, but that doesn't help me. Biodiesel? Mechanism? Why are you so difficult to understand? Biofuel. Show me your recipes. Biodiesel. Biomass. Biofuel. Here we go. So anything I can... Any plant material. Trees. Cactus. What can I grow? Can we grow lily pads? I'm gonna look. I'm trying to find some fun, weird... way to... I'd like to reproduce lily pads. But show me what I can make biofuel out of. That's what I would like. Let's go the other way. Flowers might be a way to automate. Oh, dried kelp. That we could automate that. Any flour. Oh, food. There it is. Baked potatoes. A melon. Cactus, potato, wheat. Okay, any food. So we could automate it using a farm. Pumpkins. Bread. Can you... Will you go in there? Yes. Into a crusher gives me 6 biofuel for a pumpkin. And pumpkin farms are super easy, especially if we make a cloche. Okay. What else do we get? Adventure box. Got us a teleporter bundle. Ender shard and teleporters. Okay, cool. Loot fabricator from hostile. Oh, 36 basic. Wow, we just got a whole reactor. What? Well, there's our power source. So you should be getting a new CPU around Thursday, says Gregory. Oh, thank goodness. Rawr, literally. What are we trying to do? I fool around. Pretty much. I was headed down the path of basic generator. I was headed down the path of actually additions. We have XNet, which means I could easily automate the actually additions canola oil fuel. But then when I was looking for places to burn it, normally I would burn it in thermal fuel generators. But that's we don't have thermal. So I was looking for other places to burn it because I don't want to get into modern industrialization. I have a hate-hate relationship with that mod. It feels very labor intensive for what you get. We have a lot of other options for the same functionality, really. Really. Oh, can you take all those, please? Thank you. So on our, but we also need to do more power. That's kind of what we're trying to do, is more power. I got distracted by saying, oh, power options. But we just got an entire basic reactor from Powa as a prize. But I got a biogenerator from Mechanism, so I was looking for things we could burn in the biogenerator to make power too. Kirk says, thank you for being here for us, Winnie. You're very welcome. Happy Monday. Some craziness. Is Mercury in retrograde? I don't know. Okay, let's do some... I do want infinite lava, so let's do that. Let me make some ender tanks. If I can find them. Do there. Nope, that's Source Jar. Oh, tell me you have the thing. There they are, ender tank. I'm like, give me a break, game. I need the ender tanks. There should not ever be a mod pack without these. They reach cross dimensions, right? So we can put, as long as their colors match, we put one here and one in the nether, and we get all the lava we ever wanted. And then the other thing we need to do is, do we have the ranged pump mod in this? That would be easier, but no. Okay. We're going create. It's fine. So we need a... What is the magic thing called? It's like... This is why we need to get... I think it was going to require brass, which we haven't done at all. It's like a nozzle. Is that its name? I'm sure I'm staring right at it. Depot, shoot, up, valve. We will need some pumps. We will need some pipe. Which if I would actually hit A so I could save those recipes. And then, not a gantry. Rope pulley. Close. Kinetic. Target for threshold switches. No. No. Pardon me. The hose. Thank you. That's the word. Hose pulley. If I saved it, and then we did like this. Fill or drain large bodies of fluid. Yep, we just need a little cranky doodle. The model has changed. It used to look different. Pipes, yep, on the other side. We'll set up a little lava power to pump lava out of the nether, and if it's in a big enough block of lava, then it treats it as infinite. Nice. Okay, so we just need power to run it, which means we need wheels. And we're going... Do I have any? I do have some. Looks like I have some andesite. Okay. And some casing. Oh, I need some gears. Let's see. Let's do a little of this. You know what? Can you just make as many as you can make? Thank you. And if you could also... We need more andesite alloy. Wow. Can we do a thing? Why, yes. Beautiful. Beautiful. All the things. Need some big gears. Maybe not a stack, but a half a stack would be good. Half a stack of those. Half a stack of those. Some of those. And some gearboxes. And that used all of our... This mod can be so nested sometimes. Can we make some more of these? Thank you. Gearboxes. I would love some encased chain drives. Because sometimes that's the best way to move torque around. And I prefer not using mechanical belts. Chain conveyors are cool. Let's make a hand crank to get us started if we need it. And that should do it. And my goggles and our wrench. Right? Right. 10,000 blocks of lava. Yes, we need a minimum of that. I like that it's not 100,000. Is that funny? I'll put these in our chest so I can remember that they're there. Okay, and I need a bucket. Because you never know why. Going to the nether. I need blocks. How's our... Okay, our charm has completely worn out. That's perfect. Nope. Go to your home. There we go. That gives us creative flight. Maybe. Oh, I gotta activate it. Derp. Like so. Okay, note to self, that just wears out over time as long as it's active. Doesn't matter if you're using it or not, like standing on the ground and not save it from wearing out. So I need to activate and deactivate it. Oh, it would help if I would actually make the hose pulley. Okay. Copper plates. Yeah, we're gonna do this the super fast and yet wear out the hammer way. Half a stack of those. Mechanical pump. Make 2, they're small. Hose pulley is copper casing, dried kelp, and a copper plate. We can do that. Kelp. More copper plate. And a copper casing, which is just smack copper on top of a stripped log. So... It would be nice if this were automated, but we can do it very quickly here. Because with our building, we have learned that I can vein mine stripping logs. Doop. Whoop. Okay, don't. I was very happy about that achievement. And I'm actually going to use andesite on the rest of this. I'm sorry, andesite alloy. Because we need more casings. And there are easy ways to automate this and fun ways to automate that. But I don't need that. I don't know that we need enough to justify automating all of that in Create when I can just wackadoodle it together. Okay, hose pulley. Y'all can go away. I'll keep some casings out. Wheel, pulley, lava tanks. Yep. It would take forever for someone who's trying to have an infinite pool in the overworld if it was 100K. That's true. That's so true. Let me go check on our processing of the honeycomb real quick. Oh, I needed that elevator to go up, too. Yeah, see, that's what I was afraid of. That you had gotten backed up. And while we appreciate all the resources, you're still working through that. Yeah, but see, you guys are so prolific. This is good. We'll never have to worry about prismarine again for things. I added a prismarine brick there to see if that would make them happier about having additional things. Yeah, I need just an ender chest that's hooked up to our storage, but I'm going to wait till after we have refined storage to do that so that I'm not worried about... What are you doing, Mr. B? Mr. B, Mr. B. Oh, Mr. B. Let's go to our nether fortress. I think we have... Oh, look, I mined the area of our nether fortress that we come in at. That's a feature. I'm hoping this pool of lava will count. Oh goodness, the puppies are loud today. So if we came... Where do we think this is big enough? This should be big enough, right? Maybe we should go over here. Or down here? I was kind of hoping Nether Fortress makes two birds with one stone. While we're hanging out here, like potentially wither skeletons would spawn, and I could whack some more. And if we put it, it should be plenty big. We'll see if it treats it as infinite. If not, then we'll know. Should we come down here to the sketch platform of... Oh, this is where I annihilated some of the... Okay, Winnie, it doesn't have to be pretty. Just stick the hose in the lava, lady. I feel like... I just still feel like that would be better. Let's go south. I don't want to set it up and then have it fuss when we can just put another... Yeah, this should be good. In fact, this should be perfect. And yes, I realize it's... We're going to change this. Let's see. If I were... an exchange gadget... And I had... Do I have nice blocks in here? I have cobble deep slate. Those are gas proof, right? Like so. And then I just said, could you make yourself this instead? Just so we don't get everything blown up by gas all the time. Beautiful. Okay. And we're gonna do... Give me all the things. Can we go in my pocket? Thank you. I think we're gonna set them up. The wheels I'm talking about. I think we're gonna set them up upright instead of on the ground. Because I would like this lava to pump fairly quickly. Right? Did I ever see the comment about Dragora last time you were on stream? I don't think so. You want to tell me again? Is this going to be overkill? Probably. Don't judge. Oh. More deep slate. I think we can do it like this. This will be a test. I actually don't know if this is gonna work. Give me some of that. Magic? Two. Oh, really nice. I wouldn't do this out in the middle of the universe here. 3. Each one needs their own block of lava. What is Dragora? Is that a game? Newest version of RL Craft. Oh, wow. It's a mod pack. That's why the name sounds familiar. I'm sure I've seen... Is anybody playing it? Were you talking about somebody playing it on streaming it? I vaguely recall that. Okay, we need to be able to... Going to ratchet up our power with gears right now because we do not have access to... Nope, that's wrong. Don't have access to brass yet. So by covering the previous cog the one in front of it doesn't interfere with it, so we can make it go faster. And the way you go faster is called using a gear ratio. So by going from a large gear to a small gear, we increase the speed. So that's a pretty good speed, but let's go one more. And I'm actually going to I'm going to go ahead and protect this one because I'd like to put it here. Because that's a great place for our pump. Oop. If I were to put a little block here and set this here. Nice. So, what direction are you going? I need you to go the other way. And in fact, I need you to be up here. Nope. Sideways, please. Thank you. What direction? See their arrows? What direction do I need you to go? That might work. No, let's move you one block out. It's too crowded. So if I were to do that and make my platform is getting awkward because I'm going this direction, that's fine. And I think, can I just set you there? No, I have to set you down on a block. Because you're picky that way. Wow, puppies are loud. And that will work. Okay, so if our pump is here, that seems backwards. Yep, there's my crank. So I'm lowering you down into the water and hopefully... Oh wait, this is a problem. I need the tank ready. I've done this before. I hope this will work. Will you accept things from the top? Also, maybe let's do it from the bottom. Like so. And let's color coordinate you to be orange for lava. 3 oranges on that one. 3 oranges on that one. Beautiful. Craigie says, oh, not at the particular amount. You've just been watching people play it. Kirk says, my dogs don't know about TV dogs. They heard Lucy and had to investigate. Yes, they could hear them. I was looking for a video of the dogs last night and playing it on my phone as I was finding them, and both dogs came in to figure out like what other strange dog was here. That's blue is in, orange is out. I think that's right. Okay, so haven't quite hit the bottom yet. Almost there. We should get a notice. Okay, it's in there. There it is. Tapping the mantle. That's what I want. Beautiful, because tapping the mantle is pumped from a body of lava large enough to be considered infinite. And look at that. Lava is going into our beautiful pump at a pretty significant rate. So that was 16 buckets in like 16 seconds. So I'm pretty happy with that speed. Yay, infinite lava. Okay, now for really cool, let's put a waypoint down here. And we're gonna call you Lava Pump. Nice. And we just go home from there. Oh, I need to chunk load it. Okay. Oh, let's see. What are the guesses that Winnie built it across chunk borders? Oh no, we did pretty good. It's... Let's see. I think it's barely within the chunk. If I stand here, I built it right on the edge. Look at this, just genius. It's a feature. Like literally. F3, is it on the border? Okay, it's technically it's inside that chunk. Just by a freaking miracle, it is barely inside this chunk. What is... I'm a genius. I take it back. It was not a mistake. I'm just a genius. That's all there is to it. Okay, we just need to load the one chunk. Oh, is the video cropped? Hold on. That means I must have grabbed an edge. Oh, it is. I'm sorry. 1 second. That's problematic. Better. Somehow I grabbed the edges. There we go. That should fix it. I wondered why my screen was so big. Okay. Chunk loaded, infinite lava. We've been trying to do that. I've been talking about doing that for a week, I think. At least. At least. For me it is, yeah. It should be fixed now. Should be much better. Oh, I didn't even put my goggles on for that. But we have infinite lava. Now, what to do with you, Mr. Infinite Lava? I have plans. Plans, you see. Power. Source. I think we're going to go with agronomic for source. I think we'll use lava for power. Which means... the power mod, we need uranium or uranite. Yeah, uranite. To fuel. Can you fuel a... Okay, so power mod has great little reactors, like starter reactors. It also has the ability to produce energy from lava using the magmators. And then as you upgrade them through its crafting mechanism, which is charging items with power and electricity, then they get more and more efficient. Thermogenerator, I think, does it with like ice versus lava, but it consumes it. Like the magmator is super easy. It just eats lava. And the beginning one does 80 FE a tick. This one does 320. Like, hardened is a really easy level to get to. Because it's blaze rods. Blazing is actually easy. 3.2k FE per tick. That is faster than what we're doing right now, which I think is around 1,000 FE per tick. So this would triple our power. Which would be fantastic. Let's experiment. So, but the most efficient way to do this is with buckets of lava. Haha. That's part of the reason I wanted lava. If I thought we had the lava as a part of the storage system. Maybe not. Nope. Let me just get 3 buckets. And go power. And let's see. The basic crafting mechanism for this mod is dielectric paste. And yes, I want you to use coal. And how do I not have clay? Do I just not have clay balls, I bet? Yeah. Clay needs to be... I need to make all these. Okay. And then we're gonna need an energizing orb and the starter rods, basic capacitors, all the things. But for now, this. Right? And if we're really cool, we'll make a couple more. Because you need a crazy amount of the paste. Okay. And I'm actually going to make 2 stacks of these rods if we can afford it. Yep. And then you just turn the other one sideways to get the different versions. Okay, now we need a bunch of basic capacitors. And I've used up all my paste. And then we need a bunch of these. Okay. So if I want to make the starter magmator, I need more paste. Let's get our lava again. Look how fast it fills up. It's so good. So good. Crafting with Winnie, but painfully because no automatic lava in storage yet. We're getting there. We will absolutely have to do refined storage tomorrow. Koala! Welcome! Gregory says you can see my hotbar now, which is much better. Yes, yes, yes. Good. That's the way it should be. Not crazy. Stretched out. Okay, let's see if we can get all the way to blazing and see how much it gets us. I need some of these. Okay. Starter magmator. Nice. And then the basic probably requires that tier. And then the hardened requires energized steel. So we're going to need to make an energizing orb. And maybe 4 of these rods. 6 would be better, but we'll upgrade them fast enough. What, like, can I upgrade them to a basic? Yeah, let's do that. This is going to use all of our power. And then hardened would require some of this, energized steel. So what we need to do is put iron and gold on this energizing little nugget. So we'll take some iron, we'll take some gold, and we hook this up to our power system, which probably will require... We're done with the create stuff for now. And the dye, and 1 stack of that, and that. Also, why are you in my hotbar? There we go. We need some basic energy cables. And this little setup should be pretty straightforward. Look at that, I guessed. Okay, these guys. Let's put, you don't need power. You guys need power. And you need to be within like 3 blocks of this guy. So if we put you and you in there, yep, you're close enough. Look at that, beautiful. You and you. And you and you and you. And you and you and you. And as you can imagine, this is very easy to automate. Probably with laser IO. How's that for power? Yeah, it consumes some power. I'm sure JEI tells us how much. I'm just gonna get like a half a stack. Because what we want to do is use it to upgrade these chargers that are doing the crafting. So if I take these back, nope, come to me, please. And I say, we go to hardened. So basic needs. Wow, deep. I knew it was just going to be a crafting day. All the crafting, all the time. So we need 4 large of those, and we're going to need 2, 4, 6, 8. And if we did this, nice. Now those are hardened, and then the next level is blazing, which means we need blazing crystal, which is blaze rods. I think that, well, if we turn them into blaze powder, it would be cheaper, but we have like infinite blazy things because we can go stand there at any time. So we're going to put these back. I mean, I guess technically that will work, but go to your home. And we said blaze rods. And we did 16 of them. Oop, no, give me that. Dude, takes a little bit more power. Crafting. How are you this morning, Koala? Or this evening, I should say. I got started a little late, but I do have things to do today, so I only have a little bit more time. But hopefully we'll get this other power generation set up real quick. I'm just looking for a blazing magmator. That's our goal. Hopefully. So we have basic. And we should have the capacity to make the hardened. Oh, need one more of you guys. Okay, there's hardened. Nice. And then blazing needs one of these. Need blazing, 2 blazing capacitors. One more casing. Dun dun dun! Blazing magmator. Nice. And is that... There has to be a power. Power generation? Yes, there we go. Nice. Oh, I got a windmill from Mechanism. That doesn't suck. Okay, we did magmators. There was only one quest for that. Okay, that makes sense. Niotic. Okay, so blazing magmator will produce 3.2 FE per tick. And if we stick it here and stick this here and get our configurator, and we say you are in and you are out, and then we make another ender tank, because this is why it's cool to make the ender tanks, because now I can just put my lava anywhere without having to run pipes. So if I color coded you to match, you'd be full of lava. Isn't that magic? And if we stick you here, and I said orange is out, up, extract, and I turned you to push. Are you generating power? I can't tell. I think so. And the question is, are we keeping up with... Yeah, it's consuming lava. Okay. And we're keeping up with the demand. Input, yes. I think it's producing tons of power, which is bueno. We don't need you. Okay. Nice. Additional 32K. 3.2K, pardon me. I think that's producing power. The fact that we're consuming lava makes me think that's working. Yes, beautiful. Also, wind generator. We may use that. That might be good to have if we need power somewhere remotely. Like over on our farms or something. Okay. Awesome. Additional power, which is good because that keeps us out of the black. Out of the red, pardon me. How are you doing? 25 dry rubber. Excellent. Can we just stick you in the alloy smelter to make some plastic? It's funny, you don't need a whole lot of plastic up front, but you do need it. Let us stick it in here. The mob farm is working perfectly since we sealed everything up. 511 levels. Insanity. We can enchant all the things. 32. I think we've maxed out our storage. Yep. So more upgrades needed. I guess everything's being voided. I would say turn off the mob farm, but we're getting iron and stuff from that too. Iron and gold. Yay, additional power! I'm not sure that was on our list. But we did it. Nether lava creates startup, more power. And cloches we can save. Next episode, we're going to do refined storage because we are ready for storage upgrades. So we'll need to do all the things. The controller, a crafting grid, a disk drive, external storage. Disk interface, autocrafters. We should do autocraft monitor and manager. And I think we have find storage, mechanism integration, quartz arsenal. We have like the extra discs. Also, Applied Energistics in this has the channels open 32, like they've set the defaults higher, which makes it less of a pain. So if we have to get into it for some auto crafting stuff, we will. But I'm all about some refined storage for our purposes, right, Goose and Dusty? Kirk, did you see that Goose has armor now? In game, we molested an armadillo to get some scoots and then got Goose some puppy armor. I don't know why your health is down though. That seems not bueno. Can I fix you? There we go. Just a little rotten flesh fixes the puppy. That's crazy. Okay, one more bee check. We will also work on bees next time as well. I want you processing all of the things. I did add the two prismarine crafting things to our storage. So we're now... Look at us, we got 177 prismarine shards, prismarine crystals from the bees. Very exciting. We should probably also progress in the dyer, like, what's the next level of goo? I think Void Shimmer, which we can do already. Haha, let's do that real quick. Because we got Dragon's Breath. Because I'm like that. Nice. Okay, and then the next version, and we have to feed you with what? Ender pearls? Please tell me it's ender pearls, because we have 1,000 of those. Yes. Nope. Somehow. There we go. And then the next level is Shadow Pulse, which requires us going down into the deep dark, which I think we're going to do tomorrow. We're going to go raid the city. I hope there's a city under there. I know there's a deep dark. And we need a couple of shriekers. We have Skulk, but we need echo shards. And they are Warden prediction. We should also dispatch the Warden and get a prediction. I think we'll be okay. He terrifies me, just FYI. Just FYI. Skulk Comb. We need Skulk Bees. What? A Digger Bee with Skulk turns into a Skulk Bee. What do you make, little dude? What can we make with Skulk Combs? Echo Shards. We could totally get Echo Shards without going down to the deep dark. Huh. Really? But we need a Digger Bee. And Digger Bee, and if we give him a stone nest, I think in any generic stone or gravel nest in any generic biome. Right? Okay. Let's add that. We need a Digger Bee to a Skulk Bee. I still want to go to the deep dark. The name of the city escapes me. And bees. Right? And that to upgrade goo. Because there'll be things we want to be able to do with that. And what else do we need Dragon's Breath for? Infused Dragon's Breath. I need it for something. Oh, the end shelves. That's right. That add Eterna, Equanta. I need to do a little bit of research. I think we aren't able to upgrade our Eterna anymore because of the type of shells we have. That we need a greater variety. And I need a level 80 enchanting area to get Infused Dragon's Breath. Gregory says, any biome whatsoever, just need a honey treat on one of those nests. Okay, perfect. We will do it. That can be what we're going to plan that for tomorrow. That is our plan. Okay, we made our little power start stuff. So we can get rid of that. We put our pump in the nether. I'm going to leave the dissolution chamber. And our bee things, because we'll use those. We made our Iron Golem talisman. I'm going to keep making charms of flying because they're so useful. And we've done beginning Ender IO and actually additions. Trying to clean up our mess here. Refined obsidian dust. I'm going to leave the bookshelves because they're save me spending time looking stuff up. Okay. We did some things today. We got a lot accomplished. We got our infinite lava set up in the nether. That was huge. And which means we also had the ability to add some power generation to our power. So we won't have to worry about that when we're running predictions at our hostile neural networks. Yay. Won't consume all of our power in a heartbeat. Trying to make dragon eggs. Woo. And tomorrow we will get into more of the productive bees for more resources and go raid the deep dark, which should be fun. But that's everything I have time for today. Thank you all very much for watching. If you enjoyed the stream, please leave a like. It helps me out, and I really appreciate it. In the meantime, remember, you are the shiny stuff that awesome is made of. Take care, everybody. Bye.